Okay. My question was, how many of you are familiar with the artist that she referred to? Do you think that they are influential in hip hop today? No. Why do you say no?
Can I see Sam real quick? I need to answer some like real.
Why do you say that? Why do you say they're not influential today? She still make music, but is it as entertaining or is it as influential as it was when she first started? Because now it is more so entertaining than anything else, right? So how many of these artists do you all listen to?
One.
And what's the one?
Eminem.
Eminem.
I used to Oh, what?
Okay, let's look at the last sentence in this paragraph. Hip hop is natural to these kids like air or water, just there, a part of the digital landscape that streams through their lives. Do you think this is true?
Yeah.
So, how important is music in your lives?
Really important.
2% important? Okay, thank you for giving me
Music
5%. So are you students who, when you go in the house, you turn the radio on instantly once you get home? YouTube. But you still listen to music. Yeah, it's the same thing. So it's saying like it's like air or water to you. So do you think it's that vital in your life? In your lives?
No.
But to the author, it is, right? Okay, let's continue reading. Second paragraph. Boom.
How I did cultural sea change with fascination. It
Astounds.
astounds me that hip hop has run into global industry, a force that dominates youth culture, from Paris to
Prague.
Tokyo to
Timbuktu. Yes.
I can't believe that in small, all white towns like Lincoln, Nebraska, high school boys wear their clothing in the latest stilo pants swagging off their waist. Sports jerseys hanging to the knees, basketball hat,
Baseball.
baseball hat cocked to another side, even in the
Pueblos.
pueblos of Mexico where
Marachi.
Marathi band and old school
Crooners.
crooners still rule. It is hip hop that sell cars, older and children toys on TV.
Okay. So is hip hop really a one culture type deal,
Nah.
or does it expand?
Expand.
Okay, because you said who in all white small all white town, their boys what sagging their pants, wearing their hat to the side. So hip hop is culturally spread across different genres, right? There's no color to it, correct? Does hip hop influence the way you dress?
Yup. Yup.
You talking about like certain artists, like who they inspire you?
The clothing that they wear, do they inspire you to dress like them?
Like Silver, I like her style.
Okay.
I like her style a lot.
So do you think hip hop is the originator of sagging pants?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. So much music.
Why do you say no?
Cool.
Because
Take away.
what does history tell you about sagging pants?
Black folks.
No.
It
Yup.
came from certain artists. training.
Thank you. Can you say it again?
Jail.
Yes, I know you heard this story. Sagging started in the prisons when prisons couldn't have belts, and then they sagged their pants as a signal for other things going on inside of the prison.
Spell sagging backwards.
Spell sagging belt.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, let's get back to the lesson. So, from the reading right now, what kind of essay is this? What type of essay? It's talking about giving you some history, but it's not a historical essay. Come on, let's think. What type of essay is it?
This is influential essay. No. Let me see.
Yes. So pay attention. Pay attention. It is a reflective essay. What is a reflective essay?
An essay where they go back in the past and tell you things about. Yeah.
Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, boom. A reflective essay is an essay in which the writer examines his or her experience in life. They examine their experience in life. And then the writer gives you her thoughts on these experiences. They share the experience with you. And they tell you how these experiences help to change, grow them as people.
I know there's some more.
Let's continue reading. Sanford. The vast.
The vast empire of hip hop amazes me because I knew hip hop before it was hip hop. I was there when it all began. Way back then, and what today's nightmares might call it, the ancient 80s, there was no MTV or VH1. We found out about music by listening to the radio, listening to the stats at the record store, or buying mixtapes from local DJs and $2 a piece. Back then, we carried combs in our back pockets and clipped long strings of feathers to the belt loops of our designer jeans. We wore our names in cursive gold letters around our necks, or in big brass letters on our belt buckles. We picked up words and inverted them, calling something that we thought was cool, hot, or and something that had a whole lot of life, depth.
We picked up words and inverted them, calling something that we thought was really cool, hot, and something that had a whole lot of life, depth. So in that paragraph, what are some slang used in this paragraph? Hot and what else? Yeah, depth. Depth. So pay attention to the author's tone, the slang that's being used, and then you think about her purpose for writing this passage. So, why do you think we use terms something hot? Why do you think that became a slang? Hot. That's hot.
Okay, it sounded good.
It sounded good. Okay. It sounded good. That's your opinion. That's hot when it's cool. We also use that's cool, right? COOL. That's cool. Who remember MTV and VH1? Do y'all still watch MTV and VH1? What did we watch on MTV and VH1? Rap, some kind of rap thing. Wild Night is new. This after her time. Before her time, she was there before. She was there before. She was there before MTV or VH1 was started. She was saying that what the only thing they had back in their time was a radio, and they would go and buy records from the record store. So at this time, you had the real DJs who DJ with the yeah. They use it now, but they have smaller compact equipment now that they use, and they have their computers attached to it. But back in the day, they actually used the records on the spinner, and they did their DJing, good DJing. And some of these DJs now, they picked up some of those habits from the. What about their style with the feathers and on the belt buckles and all that? Not in 2000. This in 1900, 19. Okay, let's continue to read. Davis.
We didn't know a whole lot of new languages and rolling off our tongue. They put English upside down and pulled some Spanish and English, a few words, and everything started on. We didn't know that younger people for years to come would recycle our fashion and sample the baseline from our favorite tracks. We thought we were just being kids and expressing ourselves. Starting to grown up, we were different from them in a way that ourselves showing the ground. Wait, I did read it. Oh, in a way that was taking fun. In fact, we were at the epicenter of one of America's most significant cultural revolutions, making it happen.
Okay, what is the epicenter?
One of the most significant cultural revolutions.
What is the meaning of epicenter? Thank you. Focal or central point. Good morning. Okay, do we do that today? I'm asking you. Do you create your own style trying to distinguish that you're different from adults? Or do you follow adults' trends? You follow adult trends. Give me an example. or something that an adult does that you do?
Well, I don't know. They smoke. They smoke. That's all.
Is smoking a part of hip hop? Is that a part of hip hop? It is. It has its way, shows its way in hip hop a lot. Huh? Drinking. That's affiliated with hip hop too.
Them folk be having big old joints.
Okay, well, it not excusing that because that is a part of hip hop culture, but when it comes to fashion and music, how do we pattern ourselves after adults? With fashion and music, how do we pattern ourselves, or how do you pattern yourselves after adults? What ways, in what ways is fashion and music an influence to adults that spread on to you, that you teach? The language, the style. Okay. The language, the style. Because you do come in with a lot of song lyrics, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's continue to read. Um, Ricky, let's continue to read.
I moved from Washington, D.C. to the Bronx the summer before 7th grade. I had one box of records. Most of the albums I had ordered from the Columbia Record Club. In 1982, if you promised to buy a record a month for 1 whole year, the club sent you eight records for a penny. I had Bruce Springsteen, The River, REO, Speedwagon, The Little Belladonna by Stevie Nicks. I had Stairway to Heaven by Led to Zeppelin,
Yeah.
and the soundtrack from the movie Saturday Night Fever, which I played so many times I thought my mother would go crazy for listening to me belt out the lyrics with those lanky, swanky
BGs.
BG.
So you see all of these artists on here, and see that before your time, right? That's before my time. But she had records and she collected records. Dude, back in the day, Columbia Records had this thing where they would send you out and you could get so many. In my time, it was the what you call them, DVDs. You get not DVDs, CDs. You can get so many CDs for a penny, and then you would have to order at least two more CDs or whatever the amount of CDs was within a year's time. So you would if you got those CDs for that penny, it's like that contract. You had to fulfill that contract to buy other CDs. That was a long time ago. Yeah, you could get, I think it was 5 CDs for a penny, and then you had to buy an additional number of CDs in that year at regular price. And I think back then CDs were maybe 19.95. Mm-hmm. And see, right now CD probably what, $30, $40. Well, yeah, CDs are outdated, but by the time you were born, they were more expensive. I think they had gotten up to like $24.95, but back then they were just $19.95. Okay, let's continue to read.
I had loads of 45. What today we call singles. Little records with just 2 songs on them that I bought at the record store near my school for just $1 a piece. I had
Shaka Khan's.
I'm Everyday Woman, and Luther.
I'm every woman. Never too much, never too much, never too much.
That zip ride, that soul searching beat, that's that loose. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I had my little rock with you.
I wanna rock with you.
Couple years. You make me feel like a natural woman. This is a sign
Definition.
that's that
Okay. So now she's talking more about artists that we can what relate to. We know more about these art, artists. Well, I do. I know more about these artists. Because these are the people that my mom listened to growing up. So that's how I know about them. And when you're in the home with people who listen to different type of music, basically those are the type of music that you're gonna listen to, right? Yes. You don't think so? When it comes to old school music, you don't think you listen to the music that your parents listened to, grew up listening to?
It depends on who they're listening to.
Who they listening to? But do your parents listen to Rod Wave?
Y'all, mine is.
Oh gosh. You imagine a little 45 album record that hold 2 songs. Now CDs held what up to what? How many songs on the CD?
220.
You find a CD with 20? That would be like a double disc or something with 20. Most CDs have what about 10 songs? Yeah, about 10 songs on it. I said in her day she had 2. I said CDs of today hold how many songs?
like Facebook.
About 10. About 10. I did too. I was a collector. I just gave them all away. You know how you used to burn the CDs? Man, I was a CD burning child. I tell you, had that thick album about that high, full of CDs, everything. They clean them off and keep them from scratching. Yes, ma'am. See, you know a little bit about that. So you saying your mom don't listen to music? Okay. Okay, I get you. All right, let's continue to read. We're on page 195 for those of you who just getting in. And we're starting at if Ellis.
If you had asked me about genres that I would have struggled my shoulders and actually like you were playing. Rap music was it. But I started 2nd grade and my whole world turned upside down. At public school, 149, I went to classes with kids from all over the Bronx. There were kids whose family came from Puerto Rico
Yes, that's correct.
and Dominican Republic, and kids whose families came from Russia and China. There were kids who were from African American and kids who were from who were Irish American. Kids who were Italian American and kids who were Greek American. There were kids whose families were poor, kids whose families were well off, and kids whose families were somewhere in between. Some were Jewish and others devout
Catholics,
Catholics. Some were
Muslim,
Some of the Asian kids were even
Buddhists. Yeah. So in this paragraph, she learned about what?
Different cultures.
What type of music did she learn about? It's in the first sentence. Yeah, rap music. She learned about rap music. She didn't know what it was at first because she was used to listening to the old school music, what they call it R&B. But now rap is being introduced into her life. And what grade is she now? 7th grade. So look at how that comes, how music is evolving in her life. Okay, and today pretty much all of you listen to rap music, right?
I listen to a couple of
Okay. But the majority of what's the music what's your go-to music? Rap. Rap. He's a rapper, right? Yeah, rap. And so she's saying that in 7th grade in public school, she met all types of from all different countries, right? And then it's amazing that all these children like what? Rap. Yeah. That's something though. You think it's just one culture is affected by it, or one culture is the only culture that listen to it. But actually you have people all over the world that listen to rap. Now, we're gonna pause right here and talk about the paragraph 1. Does Walker's choice of words create a formal or informal tone? What type of tone? A formal tone is thorough and direct. It's respectful, and it is written out with few grammatical errors. It's just to the point, clean, precise. Informal is just like a conversational piece. Is more about using what you call more emotion in it. You will use words that are less on high academic and more relatable to the reader. So what type of tone is the author? Does the author display in paragraph 1? Which one? Look at paragraph 1. I'll give you 1, 2 seconds to think about it. And I'm gonna call on somebody to answer. Okay.